Hello everyone, this is Lo-Fi Tarot and I am so glad to be back with yet another pick a card reading. So today's pick a card reading is going to be really exciting. I just can't wait because we are going to ask your future self about what your life will be like 3 years from now. So we are going to have some chit chat with the version of you 3 years from now. We are going to ask what your life will be like 3 years from now, your career, your love life, your living situation. I should have written those questions on paper, and I will do that after this intro. So yeah, basically we are going to ask all the juicy details about your life 3 years from now, and we are also going to ask your future self from the next 3 years about what advice they will give your present self. Okay, so we have 3 options here, and I know that this first picture isn't as pretty as the other 2, but well, when I shuffle this postcard, these 3 are the ones were the ones that came out. So who am I to question the universe as to why, or maybe rather your future self, as to why they choose this postcard? So sorry, my lamp has just going blinking without any reason. So anyway, so yeah, choose, I'm going to have to tell you, choose the postcard or the picture that your gut feel most drawn to. So just because this picture doesn't look as pretty as the other 2, but don't avoid choosing it if your gut feeling tells you to choose it, because it doesn't mean that your future will be as bleak as the picture. Like, it's just about energy. And anyway, these may be related to your reading and they may be not. They just they are just there to help you choose your pile. Okay, so don't ignore your gut feeling. Wherever your gut feeling leads you to, that's the pile, that's the picture that you should watch. Okay, of course you can watch more than 2 piles if you want. So yeah, let's get started, and the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below and in the comment section. So just click on the timestamp to your respective pile. Hello my pile number 1 people. If you choose the first pile, or if you are somehow drawn to this picture of a broken mirror, this is going to be your reading on what your future self has to say about what your life will be like 3 years from now. So like I said in the intro, this is going to be like a little interview or chit chat with your future self 3 years from now, to see what your life will be like by that time. Okay, so I'm not sure if this picture will have anything to do with your reading, or if you are drawn to it for some reason related to the reading. We will see later. Okay, so I won't say anything about this picture for now, and we'll just get started. Oh my god, it's so much dust. I haven't cleaned my desk for quite some time, so that's quite embarrassing. Anyway, these oracle cards will be some messages from your future self 3 years from now. We are going to open this one at the end of the reading, but we are going to look at this one right now before we shuffle your tarot cards for specific question on love, money, career 3 years from now. Okay, so this is kind of some greeting or some words of wisdom that your future self 3 years from now would like to tell you if you were to meet them today for for some tea or coffee or whatever. Okay, so we have patience, and we have the bee here. If you have tried forever to shift a problem, there is probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust that every need will be met. Often change soon follows. So this is I think this is an advice from your future self on how you can make your future 3 years from now so much better if you don't know the secret to it already. So I can see that from this card alone that you are someone who likes to work hard. You are a busy bee. Probably you work multiple jobs. Maybe you have a lot of projects. Maybe you have more than one ambition and you are working on them, and maybe you haven't seen the result of your hard work. That's why we have the patience card here, the patience card here. And we have, if you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. So I think your future self wants to tell you before you got really frustrated and tired and exhausted from trying to shift whatever delay or problem that prevents you from manifesting what you want right now, and to get quiet, to relax, to just take care of yourself for now, to just play and have some recreation, or go on a vacation, or just like not forcing it. Okay, your future self 3 years from now wants you not to force it. So we have a broken mirror as well. So I think your life has been quite hard, and or maybe you have been so hard on yourself, or maybe this is just like you metaphorically you have been banging your head on the wall or on the mirror until the mirror is broken. So yeah, your life has not been easy, but I think this is saying what is done is done. I don't know, somehow I just got that. What is done, and there is nothing that you can do to make it better. But it says here, may I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust that every need will be met. So the universe has a plan for you. Often, because they say often change soon follows. So your future self 3 years from now already know this. They know that things will change for the better if you just surrender to the universe. And I have had a lot of negative comments from cynical people who no longer believe in God, who no longer believe in the universe, and they just said, you talk trash, okay? But, well, it's up to you if you don't want to believe. I'm just a messenger, so don't shoot the messenger, okay? So, let's ask your future self 3 years from now about their life. Okay, your future self 3 years from now for pile number 1. So, for everybody who resonate with pile number 1 or the broken mirror, everybody who watched this video who resonate with pile number 1 or the broken mirror, okay, God, universe, spirit guides, angels, and archangels of my pile number 1 people. For number 1, please. Actually, for number 1's future self. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask your future self, so ignore that just now. So, for the future self of pile number 1, 3 years from now, please come true. Please come true. The future self of pile number 1 who resonate with the broken mirror picture, please come true and tell us, how are you? How are you 3 years from now? How are you from your timeline? How is it going there? How is it going? Pile number 1's future self 3 years from now. Oh, I love this. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So I know that this is not included in the tarot deck. Like, this is just from the publisher of the tarot deck. But I didn't exclude it from the deck on purpose because I just love the words in this card. So this is you 3 years from now. Like, if you follow this advice, if you keep trying like a bee, but be patient, and if you hit like a wall, if you hit a dead end, stop and just be like your future self told you, then this situation will be fixed. It's like almost like you will be shaped into a diamond. And I just got reminded of another example. So I recently learned about sea glass. And sea glasses, if you have never seen one, just Google it. Like, they are so beautiful. They are like stones, but they are translucent, and they are very, very colorful, and they look so fragile because of their translucent color. They look so ethereal, but they are also so hard and resilient. And you know what sea glass are made of? They are made from broken glass. So this is saying you are not broken, you are not yet finished. If you keep on trying, not giving up, but also take time to reflect, to rest. It's not the same as giving up. Surrender is not the same as giving up. Okay, giving up is like, I don't want to try this anymore. What the heck? I'm just going to just throw the towel. But surrender means keep trying, but in a more relaxed state, and not persistently, like not doggedly, is that what is that how you say it? Yeah, not persistently trying the same thing every day. Okay, just take some time to review, to reflect on what is not working, and ask guidance from your spirit guides, from your angels, or from your people you trust on how you can manage it. Okay, and I just I'm sorry that I'm channeling, not channeling the cards, but mirrors that are broken, sometimes the reflection is distorted, right? So it creates different angles and illusion. So maybe if you have been trying so hard to manifest something and it doesn't come, it's like you have to look at it from another angle, from another reflection. Okay, because there are many sides to it. I hope you get what I mean. Okay, so anyway, back to this card. You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. So the question that I asked was to your future self 3 years from now, how are you doing? And this is how they are doing. They are a badass, full of life, love, and possibilities. So you see, broken mirror creates okay, I forgot to explain the sea glass again. Broken mirrors, they don't become useless. They can be created into something else, something beautiful, as sea glasses. So if you don't give up, but you surrender, okay, I'm going to keep on moving, but I will be flexible. I will be flexible. I will let the universe shape me or reroute my way so that I can be turned from a broken mirror to, or broken glass, to a sea glass, to a beautiful sea glass. So this is called trusting in other possibilities than what you are thinking now. So don't be like, don't have a tunnel vision, okay? Be open to many possibilities. You are not yet done. There are so many possibilities, okay? And I will recommend you to read Midnight Library by, I forgot the name of the author, but yeah, that is the definition of possibilities, okay? So this is how they are doing. Full of life, love, and possibilities. So love doesn't always mean romantic love. I just want to throw the disclaimer first out there, okay? It can be that you are surrounded just by love from friends, families, and new acquaintances, okay? So the next question is, what is your living situation? So pile number 1's future self from 3 years from now. Broken glass pile number 1's future self 3 years from now. What is your living situation there? What is your living situation there, please? Future self of pile number 1, 3 years from now. Your living situation. Your living situation. Oh. Wow, justice. So this can mean two things. One, you are very well balanced. It's like this is a badass energy. It's like you take no bullshit anymore. Okay, you take no bullshit anymore. You have been shaped from this broken glass to the resiliency glass. You will take no bullshit from anyone. It's like I give you one chance to prove yourself to me, and if you still disappoint me, off with your head. Something like that. But also you are fair, you are well balanced, you are more you have more wisdom. Okay, so if previously you are easily triggered or you are biased about the situation, that's why we have we have this card of that implies that you should learn something from a situation that doesn't work. So your future self 3 years from now already learned. That's why they have the sword. They already did. Oh, okay, so my manifestation didn't work at that time, like right now, because I approached it the wrong way. Like I don't know what manifestation you are trying to maybe you have been trying to develop your own business, but your business doesn't take off right now, and you have been working hard day and night. Like for example, you are a YouTuber, you have been working hard day and night, but your channel doesn't get noticed. Why? What's wrong? And you keep trying without stopping and think, okay, let's see, maybe there are some weaknesses, maybe there are things I need to change, and from there you get the knowledge, right? And just this scale also means balance between your heart and your heart. So your emotions are balanced. You are no longer overly emotional or overly cold or rigid. You have strike a balance in your life. So I also get a sense of coldness here. Like, look at her stance. Like, like I said, she takes no bullshit. But her shoes are still casual shoes. So, I mean, this figure right here, even though she looks like so cold and rigid, but no, her steps are easy, or lighter maybe, and she knows when to rest. She is balanced in every way. Okay, she knows when to rest, she knows when to have fun, she knows when to forgive, she knows when to give a second chance, and she knows when to work hard, when to say no. And yeah, it's like she is well balanced. Okay, she knows when to do one thing and when not to do it. Okay, there is a time for everything. Wow. Okay. Oh, and do you know what's at the bottom of the deck? Look at that, the Emperor. This is you, badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. And look at those reds, red, root chakra. You are very stable 3 years from now, pile number 1. Very, very stable, very fiery. And you feel like you are on top of the world and nothing can shake you. Wow. Judgment. Oh, holy cow. Judgment. And look at that. The angel's wings are not white but red, which means you are not afraid anymore to show your true self. Like, this nakedness means that this is me. This is the real me. 3 years from now, you have come into your own power and you become this emperor who is truly 100% you as you are. Okay? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's ask the other question. So you may be a workaholic, that's why we have the B, but it's like you enjoy it. You enjoy it. I don't see anything about love right now, but we have life, love, and possibilities. So you will fulfill your call in every way. Like, like I said, it's not like you are in this stance all the time. It's not that you will work all the time. 3 years from now, you will know, you will follow, it's like you know when is the time to rest, when is the time to play, when is the time to work. So it's a well-balanced, all-rounded, well-balanced life, okay? So pile number 1 is future self 3 years from now. Can you update us about your career 3 years from now? Pile number 1 is future self 3 years from now. What your career will be like at the time. What your career will be like. Okay, I'm not counting Knight of Pentacles. No, I'm not counting that because it doesn't flip on its own. 3 years from now. Pile number 1, future self. Wow, 3 of Wands, expansion. It's like you probably will have worked 2 jobs or to have 2 projects and you seek to expand it. Okay, so for example, say you... I'm trying to think of any example beside tarot because I cannot think of another. So, yeah, say you are, say that you work, or right now you work as a copywriter, no, as a designer in an advertising company, something like, I forgot the big names of the big advertising companies. I cannot remember. Leo Bernal. I cannot remember. Say you work as a designer there, and you also paint on the side. And 3 years from now, I think you have sold enough painting for you to maybe leave your full-time job and become a full-time painter, accepting commission if you want to. So full of life, love, and possibilities. And look at that. What is at the bottom of the deck? It's the Wheel of Fortune. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot. Yes, we have strength. This is patience. So as long as you move forward, not with impatience, not with frustration, but with patience, like stopping to have a break every now and then, reflect, but keep your focus and not procrastinating, like I said again, well balanced, you will get your big break. You will get your big break, especially if right now financially you haven't got enough money yet to become a full-time painter. Then you have to like regulate your time so that you can still work to earn money, save. This also means control your saving, okay? Don't overspend because you want to save money for your dream life. This may also indicate traveling. So again, if you are a painter 3 years from now, maybe you are ready finally financially. You are stable enough to quit your job and become a painter and to travel around the world seeking for inspiration. Okay. Strength. The Hierophant. Yeah, strength is like taming your inner lion. So if whenever you get impatient, you you exercise, you do things that can calm you down so that your mind can be clear enough to reflect and think about the next step. What have I done wrong? What can I improve? Things like that. That is called strength. And that is how business owners succeed. Okay? Harvan, I think this is saying like seek the advice of people who have done it and succeed. Okay? The people who have it's like tried and true ways of doing it. I think you will, yeah, I think the road is not easy, but everything is fine. You are trusting here. You are surrendering to the universe, and we have Emperor again and the judgment and everything. Okay. I love it when everything lines up. So, another question. That's career, right? What about money? Oh, that Nine of Pentacles is there again. So I think with finances, you won't be like super rich, no, but you are not afraid about money anymore because you are already well prepared. You already have enough savings, and you know, like you have side gigs to keep you going, okay, and you save. And yeah, you will be very good at managing your money. That's another thing the Emperor is really good at doing. Okay, so anyway, future self of pile number 1, 3 years from now, how will your finances be? How will your finances be? Holy shit, pile number 1, who are you? I mean, you choose. Okay, guys, if you choose the other prettier cards, maybe you want to change your mind, because this postcard right here doesn't look pretty, but my god, your cards. And look at that at the bottom of Pentacle. At the bottom of Pentacle, what? At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Oops, I forgot to cover her breast. I hope YouTube doesn't come after me. Hang on. I may need to edit that. Okay, the world. The world can also indicate travel, but it's also a completion of a cycle. So with regards to money, maybe I need to draw a clarifier just to make sure. But I think with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace is the new start, right? So you have, like I said, you have completed a cycle in your career, and now you are making money a different way. Okay, and you won't be super rich. Maybe you won't be super rich yet because you just complete a cycle and start another, but you have enough saving, and there will be opportunities coming towards you, commission, clients, right? And yeah, you will face some competition, and sometimes you will wonder, you know, sometimes you will wonder, but the thing is that you are pretty sure, and this girl has 2 moons on her jacket. It means that she is guided by her intuition. She knows that this is not going to be easy. Like, she is not all sunshine and rainbows about this whole thing. Sometimes she will have his doubt, but this is the underlying energy. Like, the universe will provide. Okay, the universe will provide, and you have you will be granted power from all 4 directions of the wind. I don't know, but yeah, you will have everything in your arsenal to succeed. Okay, and I just played the deck, and the card at the top is the Sun. So I don't know who are you, but I get a lot of Leo energy here. A lot of Leo, Libra too, Earth signs as well, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus maybe, Aries with the Emperor. Wow. Yeah, a lot of signs. Okay, let's ask, okay, before I ask about love, I just want to clarify these cards. Or maybe I'll just clarify the word about money. Money. I don't want this reading to be super long. Okay, I think these cards are already clear enough. For pile number 1's future self 3 years from now, finances. Can you clarify what do you mean by the word with regards to your finances 3 years from now? Temperance. Yeah, it's like another major arcana. Oh, and the Ace of Wands. So you will constantly have new ideas, new product to offer, and you will constantly get that Ace of Pentacles, that new clients, new offers from people. Two of Swords. Sometimes you have maybe you will be so busy that you sometimes are confused about which one to do first. Okay. Yeah, so maybe you maybe at the end of the 3 years from now, some of you probably like still working, but you are close to resigning and to start your new business, so you are still juggling. But the Temperance is like 3 years from now, you will have a good balance between faith in the universe and practical action. Okay, practical action. So you don't just like sit on your laurels and let the universe do everything and hand you the silver spoon or whatever, but you also don't like do everything by yourself without resting, without giving room for the universe to help you. Okay, so you will have a good, well balanced. You will know what to do in any situation. It's like a bartender, right? You know the right mix for every drink. You know the right proportion or percentage of ingredients to put in a certain drink. So in any situation, you will not panic because you know, okay, in this situation I have to do more of this and less of this, and in another situation more of that and less of this. So this is what Temperance is all about. Okay, so wow, yeah, so you won't have to worry about money 3 years from now. No need to worry. Like, you won't even be worried. Okay, it's like, okay, I got this, and the universe works with me. Okay, now let's ask about love now. Love. Okay, pile number 1's future self 3 years from now. What about love? Well, how's your love life? Dating life? Everything is fine. Okay, I don't know about you, pile number 1, but I do have a friend who has married once, and she had enough of men, and she is Aquarius. But yeah, she is the most well balanced, most badass person I ever know. Okay, so I know, full of life, love, and possibilities, but 3 years from now, you are so excited about your career that you don't even think about love. And it's like you have had enough of people's bullshit. I think you will fall in love with your cell phone. It's like you have online friends who get you through all this bullshit, all this darkness. And you still hold out some hope for love, I think, but you are no longer waiting for it. So there are 2 versions of 10 of Swords in this card. In this deck. One is the other one is the exact same picture, but the label is 10 of Swords. But for this one, everything is fine, and I include both because there is a slightly different meaning. So for you, maybe this is also like you. Okay, maybe you will be like slightly overthinking about love, or you become like very logical about love. Like you don't, oh, sorry, you don't believe in, um, you are not a romantic anymore 3 years from now. Far from it. But you still hope because you are still looking at the cell phone. Maybe you are reading some romance novels, and even though even though your life is like nah, not anymore. I already have had enough of dating and everything. But you still believe in love in deep in your heart. It's just that um, you focus on your stability first. Because again, we have the Emperor. Yeah, see? Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, Judgment. Your number one focus 3 years from now will be your business, your financial stability, and reaching your dream. Reaching what your soul wants, what your soul needs. I swear to God, I just split the deck and we have the Sun again. But I want to clarify this, everything is fine. And I just noticed that perhaps I have been cut by my camera. Like my phone here is an old phone. So once the recording reach 33 minutes, like it will stop. It will pause before it continues. So if there is anything cut, I will put a note on the screen later, okay? Everything is fine. Please clarify, what do you mean future self of pile number 1 3 years from now? About everything is fine in your love life. Why so dire? You are too busy with your work. You distract yourself with your work. I think 3 years from now, pile number 1, because of what you have experienced in the past with the broken mirror and all these swords stabbed on your back, I think you have seen enough bullshit in your relationship, whether it's a family relationship, romantic relationship, platonic relationship, to not giving an F anymore about any relationship, any communication. You just focus on what is most important to you. You just focus on building your stability, okay? And I think maybe this is a little bit sad, but 3 years from now, whenever people, I think there will be people who don't like you and who try to spread rumors or gossip about you, and you just don't care, and you just occupy yourself with what brings you joy in your downtime, and during the daytime you continue your own business, you continue your own work. Yeah. You still care sometimes about what other people think 3 years from now. It's like you still carry some trauma from the past, but because this is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the rock bottom, okay? And not rock bottom in terms of career or money, but in terms of love and relationship. It's like you pretend not to care. You pretend, I don't need love, I don't need partner, but inside it's not because you don't need a partner, it's because you are afraid. Okay, it's because you are afraid. Because below that we have the Sun again. You have the Sun twice. So I think after a period of darkness in which you are being taken advantage of in a relationship, there will be like I think it's almost like your future self, or rather the universe, doesn't want to reveal to you what nice surprises awaits you in terms of relationship, okay? They just want to let you know that relationship or not, single or married or whatever, 3 years from now, you have nothing to worry about. Your life will be like this Sun card, okay? the Lovers. Yeah, that's the secret. The cat is out of the bag. So I think once you accept, okay, people sucks, I hate people, let me just work. Okay, let me just work. Someone will come towards you like a sun, and this is like your future, maybe your soulmate, your primary soulmate. Okay, and speak the deck, we got the Ten of Wands. So you will be very busy. I think you will need someone. You will need someone to help you take care of yourself. Yeah, see? Ten of Wands, the Empress. You need to be treated like the Empress you are, because you have worked so hard. You are the Queen Bee. But it's like you still mourn over your previous relationship that probably still hurt you. That's why we have everything is fine. But somebody will restore your faith in love. Okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think you will decide deliberately to focus on your career 3 years from now. But it doesn't mean that there is nobody out there for you. Okay, so I just want to pull one more card on love. Just one more card. Pile number 1's future self. Or maybe the universe. What about pile number 1's love life 3 years from now? Any hope? Oh, so this is the Two of Swords. So this is the Two of Swords is all about. So maybe there will be some people who are attracted to you, and they want to take you on a date, but it's like you have been burned in previous relationship a lot. You kind of say no. You kind of you don't want to be committed. Okay, you don't want to be committed. Okay, let me just rearrange this so that there will be room for all the cards. Okay, stay there. So yeah, you are still like, do I want to have a relationship, or do I want to just stay like this? Because this is great. This is great. Like, yeah, look at that. You are going on an adventure on your own, the world, travel. It's like, do I want to settle down? I don't think so. It's like, yeah, that's your attitude. Okay, that's your attitude. Yeah, you will not and this is your own choice. Okay, let me just say that this is your own choice. All right, so let's see what your last advice from your future self said. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Again, patience. So if right now things doesn't seem to work out, things take forever to manifest, maybe it's because the universe is working on things in the background. Maybe because what you are doing right now needs some adjustment, and the universe wants you to see that, so they force you to stop, because you are someone who is persistent, and it's like when you face a problem, you will like continue to bang your head on the wall until the wall is broken, and the universe doesn't want you to do that. If you want to achieve this amazing state 3 years from now, you have to trust the timing. Okay, so it's like when Kino Tarot explained it really well. So if there is no inspiration, if you feel lack of motivation, if you feel like your body is tired and want to rest, it's like when you go surfing. If there is no wave, there is no use paddling to the shore. Just wait for the wave to come. Okay, don't waste your energy for something that will not work. Okay, so that's from Kino Tarot. Okay. Alright, so what else? I just want to draw one more card on love. Future self of pile number 1, 3 years from now. Can you give me another word of wisdom, especially on love, maybe, and relationship? Another word of wisdom. A moment's joy. Yeah, you just want to enjoy your life. So 3 years from now, you will enjoy your life so much that you don't care about relationship. Okay, your relationship is in the past. All of that is in the past. All of that are the lessons. Now you focus on yourself and your job. Okay, a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. I think this is also saying that if you even date, it's just for pleasure, if you know what I mean, right? Enjoy your life. Yeah. So yeah, that's for you, pile number 1. So I hope this reading resonate with you. I hope you love it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out the description box below for how to book personal reading and stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, my pile number 2 people. If you are drawn to this beautiful picture right here, this is going to be your reading on what your future self has to tell you about your life 3 years from now. So the version of your future self that wants to come true is the you from 3 years in the future. Okay, so we are going to ask about your career, your living situation, finances, love life, and some advices from your future self. Okay, so this picture I just choose them at random, so I don't know if it has anything to do with your reading, so I'm not going to say anything about it just yet. So let's see your messages. So we are going to open this one last, and this is the opening message from your future self 3 years from now. So we have forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. So there is a similarity with pile number 1. I think pile number 2, you are sometimes, we have wood. Hardwood. I hear hardwood. Sometimes you are too hard on yourself, like you cannot stand imperfection, and you also expect people to have high standard. So you need to soften a little, maybe. Letting what has happened, accept it. Don't bear the grudges. I read somewhere, maybe yesterday, that bearing grudges, bearing hatred, seeking revenge is like drinking a poison and then expect the person who have wronged you to die, but you are the one drinking the poison, if you get what I mean. So this forgiveness is not for anybody who have hurt you, it's for your peace of mind. Okay, so I look at this, and this looks to me a little bit strange. It's like the thorn in the flesh. It's like it taints the perfection of this wood. But then we have the green leaves, and we have green leaves, so it's the healing, it's forgiveness. So I know that you will say, I have so many haters lately, I don't know why, I just impart messages from the universe. But I know that there will be people going after me and say, hey, forgiveness, it's not easy and blah blah blah. But it's for you. It's for you. Like, I want to say that there are movies and TV series made about revenge, and it doesn't bring you peace. But then we have that K-drama by Song Hye Kyo about her avenging the people who have bullied her. And actually I kind of agree with her, but anyway, that's totally out of the point. But the thing is that this not necessarily have to be forgiving others. It can also be forgiving yourself for making mistake. And I think that is the main point, actually. Forgiving yourself for making mistake, for giving up, not giving up, for giving in to your moment of weaknesses, and then maybe hurting other people and then ruin your chances. But I think this is saying, don't cry over spilled milk. What is important is that you accept that you have fucked up and that's okay, because you are human. God still loves you, and if you move forward and learn from it, you will be whole again. Okay, you will it will open you to the new. Okay, I feel like I want to pull another card on this forgiveness. So future self of pile number 2, 3 years from now, what exactly needs forgiving? What exactly needs forgiving? After this, we will move on to the tarot, okay? What exactly needs forgiving? Pile number 2, future self 3 years from now. What exactly needs forgiving? Peace. For your peace of mind. And this one also wants to come out, fruition. So when you let go of the grudges, okay, and give it all to the universe, like if you have been wronged by people, and the thing is that the revenge is the dish best served cold. So pile number 2, don't be someone you are not just because you want to get even with the people who have hurt you. Because these people, if they are very shrewd, if they are very shady, if they are very cunning, like you will only hurt yourself the second time. So instead of seeking revenge, put boundaries, put better boundaries. Learn from your mistake. Don't let other people take advantage of you anymore. And you mind your own business. If necessary, you can move to another location. This is what your future self wants to say. So yeah, I just want you to look at this picture and feel the feeling. 8 plus 2 is 10. Pile number 1 got 10 of swords. So let go. Let go. Okay, let go. Okay, I need to make some notes. Hang on. Also, this fruition is good karma. Your enemy will see you succeed 3 years from now. And that is going to be your revenge. Best served cold. Okay, I think I want to use a different tarot deck so that the energy will not mix with the energy of pile number 1, because pile number 1 and 2 is often almost similar in message. I don't know why. Oh dear. This tarot pouch just won't open. Why? Oh, okay, there you go. So future self of pile number 2. Future self of pile number 2. Please update us on how you are doing. How you are doing 3 years in the future. How you are doing. How you are doing. Pile number 2's future self 3 years from now. How are you doing in your timeline? How are you doing there? How are you? How are you doing? Future self of pile number 2. How are you doing? How are you doing? Just one card, please. Future self of pile number 2 to ooh, 6 of Wands. You will come victorious. See, fruition. Didn't I say, if you let go, if you forgive yourself, if you forgive yourself for having been manipulated before, and you let go and you let God to take over the situation, you learn from it, you build better boundaries, and you let karma does its work. It will do the work for you. You will be celebrated 3 years from now. You will feel so good, and it's like these are your supporters, your cheerleaders. So five of Wands is about competition, and 6 of Wands is like your competition bow down to you. Ooh. 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles, fruition. It's like you will have a lot of supporters, you will have a lot of clients, you will have a lot of customers. I see. Because I don't think you will be like having grandkids and such, and unless you are already like 50 years or above. But if you are still young, I think this is saying that you will build a community and you will feel so abundant. Oh my God, 2 of Cups. Okay, we will save that for a question on love life, okay? So you are feeling great. Pile number 2, future self 3 years from now. What about your living situation? I just split the deck and we got the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. This is the same card we get for pile number 1. It's a new chance, a new career opportunities. But let's ask about your living situation. Where do you live? Pile number 1's future self 3 years from now. Where do you live and who do you live with? Your living situation. Just one card, please. 1 or 2. Your living situation 3 years from now. Pile number 2, who are drawn to the wood and the leaves picture. 3 years from now, pile number 2's future self. Okay, let's see who. So I think you will. I don't know what you are doing. I think you will be living with a lot of friends. This does not always mean. Oh, okay, I see. I think because this is the 10 of Coins, and we have the 6 of Wands, and 6 of Wands is passion. So I think you will be building a career out of your passion, and through that career, you meet a lot of people. Like I remember Tarot said that through doing tarot readings, she met a lot of really great friends, Kino, Tarot, and she mentioned several other channels, and she learned from them what real friendship is all about. So I think this will be your living situation. You will be surrounded by people who love you, who are entertained by you, and in turn they also give back to you. So your life will be full of abundance and victory. So if there is anybody that you need to forgive, but you will never hear apology from them, this is your karma. Like it's the universe giving you back what you have lost. Okay, any other messages about your living situation? Future self of pile number 2, 3 years from now. Maybe clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Your living situation. King of Swords. So you will be like this. It's like this sword is your boundaries. So this is my place. This is where I do what I do. This is my throne, and like this is my domain. Okay, this is my domain, and nobody can enter. Okay, you can enter if you ask politely, if you are being respectful to me, because this is a hippogriff, and hippogriff demands respect. If you have read or watched Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban, you know that hippogriff is a creature that demands respect and trust. So if you bow down to them and they trust you, and they can sense that you have good intention, they will let you pet them. So yeah, this is the king of sword. She takes no bullshit. Okay, they take no bullshit. So similar to pile, almost similar to pile number 1, exactly. Ooh, the magician. So you create magic for people and you enjoy every single minute of it. 9 of coins. Yeah, you enjoy the fruits of your labor. Why this 2 of swords follows everywhere? Queen of Wands. You will keep choosing yourself, okay? I want to just clarify this. Clarify this 10 of coins. Living situation, pile number 2's future self, 3 years from now. What do you mean by 10 of coins? Who are these people? Who are these people, please? Who are these people? Oh. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. So yeah, you are building your own kingdom. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know what you are planning right now. I don't know what your ambition is right now. But you will build your own kingdom, that's for sure. So I guess I don't have to explain the King of Swords anymore. It's clear. Another king at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. So you are kind, but if necessary, you will draw your sword. Also, you have become tough and strong through adversity. So in 3 years from now, you have nothing to fear. Okay, you have nothing to fear. You will be victorious. You will be charismatic, and people will love to have business with you. Okay. So that is the living situation. I want to clarify this magician actually. Living situation, pile number 2, future self, 3 years from now. Just clarify very quickly this magician at the bottom of the deck. I think this is like you can create any living situation you want to. So maybe you will have enough money or enough resources to move from place to place or to live by yourself. Maybe you will decorate your own place, just like this fairy godmother create things from nothing. create the carriage from the, what was that? From the pumpkin. So please clarify the magician. You will have your own place and you will decorate it as you like, okay? In your own taste. Clarify the magician. Clarify the magician. The chariot. Yeah, you will, I don't know if you, maybe you will have multiple properties. Yeah, basically, yeah, I will just show you, but I won't put this here. Basically, you will just build your own, you have your own kingdom, that's it. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, now we will ask about career. Although actually it's already clear, but alright. Pile number 2. You will get your good karma, okay? Pile number 2, I hear don't overexert yourself, okay? Pile number 2's future self 3 years from now, how your career will be like. No, too fast. How your career will be like. Your career, please tell me about your career 3 years from now. Tell present day pile number 2 about your career, please. Wow, 5 of Wands. You will be so busy. But I want to take one more because I don't like the way this card flipped. But I will just show you. I think you will, yeah, you will stay on top of competition, okay? So you will be constantly busy, but no need to worry. I think you will thrive in competition because it will challenge your creativity, and you love it. And I think you are a very creative person. Career, pile number 2's future self 3 years from now. Where will you be in your career 3 years from now? Where will you be in your career now? That's, I like 10 of Wands. Yeah, I already suspect this card will come up. It's like, yeah, don't overexert yourself. 3 years from now, you will be so busy. And the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords. So don't forget to take time to rest, okay? The Tower, the King of Wands. I think three years from now, there will be times when you realize that you need to stop working so hard, because when you work so hard, the result won't be as good, okay, as if you rest and trust. So resting, trusting is important. And this forgiveness here is like you need to give up the idea that you need to be vigilant all the time to succeed, okay? So you have to mother yourself a little bit. Like, these are all related, okay? All the career, living situation are all related. Be a little bit like pamper yourself, okay? With the Magician, with the Fairy Godmother. Pamper yourself. Don't work so hard. Don't work yourself to the ground, okay? Enjoy the fruits of your labor. This fruition card, this is all about gratitude. You will have so much to be grateful for 3 years from now. So don't act as if you haven't achieved enough, okay? What about money? Well, we already have the 10 of Pentacles, so I don't think future self of pile number 2 3 years from now. What about your finances, your property finances? I think it's funny because when I ask about living situation, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and when I ask about finances, you have 3 of Cups. So I think with the 3 of Cups, you will feel interesting. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Swords, fear. 4 of Swords, more fear. Queen of Coins, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. I think in terms of money, you still have this lack mentality. That's why you work yourself so hard to the ground. And that's why your future self 3 years from now comes through to tell you to forgive yourself, in that not necessarily forgiving somebody, but also be kind to yourself, be kinder to yourself, okay? You focus too much on this pentacle, on money, on career, that you forget to have fun. You have no social life. And maybe, yeah, I can see the same similarity with pile number 1. So you are afraid of relationship. Even though you are already prosperous, you are afraid of social relationship. You are afraid of new acquaintances because you have been disappointed before. But with this Four of Swords, you need to tie this big bad wolf of fear and be more like the Queen of Coins. So Queen of Coins here is so jolly. It's like she is not all to focus on the money, but it's like, I got this. Okay, I can still have fun, and I still got this. I still got this opportunity. So spend time with your friends. Six of Cups. Remember how to have fun, having nostalgia with your old friends, or do something that you love doing since childhood with your new friends. And also allow yourself to romanticize your life a little bit, like Seven of Cups and followed by the World. So basically you can travel for pleasure if you want to, anywhere. Okay, so be more spontaneous and be less rigid in your life 3 years from now. That's what your future self wants to say. So your future self is currently like in this state, and they wish they could like be more relaxed. Okay, so I just want to clarify the Three of Cups. Why the Three of Cups is in the career question. Oh, sorry, not career, money. Pile number 2, future self 3 years from now. Why this three of Cups comes out for money question 3 years from now? Why this Three of Cups comes out? Oh, Hangman in reverse. Should it be in reverse or should it? Yeah, Hangman in reverse. Yeah, you are still disappointed over what you have. You are stuck. Or this can also mean that you finally reach the, hang on. If this is like this, so I think this is saying you need to loosen up. You need to loosen up and stop using career as an excuse to avoid relationship. Okay, stop using money, career as an excuse to avoid relationship. Some of you probably feel like you are not rich enough, or you are not successful enough, and yeah, maybe you feel like you are not successful enough, so you avoid socializing because you feel like you have to have something to be prideful about before you socialize with anyone. But no, Three of Cups is all about communion. It's all about, and remember the Six of Wands. Remember the people who support you, who are happy for you. Don't forget them. And I think with the Hangman, it means that seeing things from a different perspective. So stop being so stubborn and stop, how to say this, stop assuming that you are only good enough to have friends if you have enough success or money. Or stop assuming that being kind to yourself means procrastination. Okay, I think there is a hidden fear that you haven't realized right now, but maybe you will realize 3 years from now. I think the reason you focus so much on money to avoid relationship is because you still have your heart hurt from the Five of Cups. Oh, another interpretation is that money, Three of Cups. Okay, there are several messages. First, when it comes to money, don't let friends take advantage of you. Like you lend your money to friends who never pay you back just because they are your friends. That's one. Okay. Second interpretation is that having fun with your friends doesn't mean that you then neglect your career and finances. So two meanings. One, don't let friends take advantage of your money. Two, seek friends who truly support you even when you have no money. Okay. Two, don't think that don't think that having some fun means you are wasting time and money. Okay. So there are some perception about money and about the relationship that you need to revisit, that you need to reform. Okay. Yeah, you have supporters. Okay. I think this version of you that comes the future, your future self 3 years from now, they will be abundant, they will be victorious, but they still long for soulmate deep soul deep friendship or relationship. Okay. And there is something that you need to reform within yourself in order for you to be able to open your heart up again, or keep your heart open. So 3 years from now, you will already have everything except true friendship. Please clarify the Hangman and the Three of Cups again with regards to money. The Moon. I think this is basically saying that your abundance, your financial abundance also depend on how open you are to love, how open you are to accepting offer of friendship from people who genuinely care for you. I think you have been hurt in the past a lot, and that has to do with the forgiveness, that you don't want to have close relationship anymore, intimate relationship, whether platonic or romantic, because you have been disappointed. So 3 years from now, you only trust in career money, achievement money. But then you don't feel happy. You feel burdened. Why? Because you don't play enough. Because you are afraid to build a new relationship. You are afraid to let your guard down. Again, it doesn't mean that you have to be naive and lend your money or let yourself be taken advantage of by anybody who pretends to be a friend. So it's like the moon. So when it's dark and your only source of light is the moon, you have to use your intuition and be less rigid, like it's all or nothing. What I mean is that I think you may be like all or nothing person. So if you have been hurt by people in your life before, you are like, no more relationship, I will just focus on money and achievements. Or if you are into relationship, I have to give all of me to the other person. So all or nothing. But this moon card is saying maintain a good balance, like be able to discern the situation. So trust your gut feeling as well. So your prosperity, your abundance will also depend on how intuitive you are in knowing when to have fun and when to work, when to open your heart to people, and when to set boundaries. I hope you understand what I mean. Okay, so you have to be discerning, not being so rigid, all or nothing, but like be more flexible. Like, if feel with your gut feeling whether this person can be trusted or not. If they can be trusted and your gut feeling says yes, then it's like, it's okay. If they need some money, you can lend some to them. But if you have misgiving about this person, then no, don't lend your money, something like that. Same goes with business. Like, there are friends who can steal your business. There are friends who genuinely want to partner with you. So you have to be discerning. So your money, career, and relationship are interrelated. Okay. So yeah, be like the Chariot. Know when to trust, and know when to be more discerning, more like suspicious. Okay. Yeah. So your future self 3 years from now doesn't want you to be like be reclusive, but they also don't want you to be naive. Okay. Keep your heart open. So now we are going to ask about, that is money, right? Love. What about love? Pile number 2's future self 3 years from now. What about love? What your love life is like 3 years from now. Future self of pile number 2. What your love life is like. Your love and dating life. Your love and dating life. The Empress almost want to jump out. Ooh. 10 of Swords. Same with pile number 1. Oh, Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you that's why the forgiveness card is here. The pain, you still feel the pain from past rejection and betrayal. So 3 years from now, you have just recovered from this. It's like you have just closed the door to your painful past in relationship. So you are not ready for new relationship just yet. Okay, so I think this is saying also that you need to prioritize yourself first. Give love to yourself. Be your own date. Take yourself to a date. Okay, until you can fully make peace with your past and start to believe in love again. Oh, yeah, the devil at the bottom of the deck. Some of you still want revenge, and yeah, but there is this Ace of Swords. 3 years from now, you will realize that revenge is not going to solve things. The only way to solve things is to cut your losses, cut these complicated feelings about the relationship, and start anew. And we have the High Priestess, the Empress, the Queen of Cups. So these are all very feminine energy. So I think your future self wants you to know that you will be so much happier if you don't seek revenge, if you don't harbor grudges, but come into terms that you probably will not hear any apologize from people who have hurt you, and accept the fact that you are now your own best friend, you are now your lover, and learn to love yourself again. And when you learn to love yourself, you will be able to start anew in your relationship, emotional relationship, and it will bring much more abundance to your life. Okay? So it's okay, like 3 years maybe are not long enough just yet to resolve the trauma, but you are on your way there. Okay, so please clarify Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you keep yourself busy in order to ignore your emotional turmoil. See, you focus on your career. Okay, so now let's see what last message your future self 3 years from now wants to give you. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bring unconsciousness to light. Bring unconsciousness to light, the Hangman. Your subconscious want to tell you something that will be beneficial for you 3 years from now. So I'm going to read from the guidebook for this one. Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing us consciousness to light. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mintaka card represent this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. So yeah, keep your heart open, but don't be naive, okay? There are still many fishes in the sea. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you are currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as a confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it is a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It is a very uplifting light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. So 3 years from now, you will be on your way to healing. You are not ready yet for relationship, like you still have your fears and doubts, but you are healing. Okay, according to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. Okay, so this Hangman in reverse, it's like you refusing to see that you still have hope. You are all or nothing. Okay, I don't want relationship anymore. People suck. I'm going to be single forever, miserable forever. I'm just going to focus on money and achievement. And that needs to be revisited. It's like if you think that way, this is going to be your fate. So, like, dig deep and find out. Do some shadow work. This moon card is some shadow work. Like you need to be courageous enough to revisit your past relationship, instead of sweeping them under the rug, look at it in the face and see what caused all this pain. Like, yes, the people you have met, that you have had relationship, probably suck, but maybe it's because you haven't been confident in yourself. That's why they took advantage of you. And so you have to learn that next time you have to be courageous, not naive, but also not closing yourself from the world, and see your life change for the better. Okay, so your viewpoint can be your fate if you keep being stubborn. Okay, like self-fulfilling prophecy. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious pattern. See, shadow work, unconscious pattern. There is a pattern within you that caused this repeated failure in relationship and love, and you have to realize what that is. It can be codependency, it can be overthinking, it can be insecurity that you inherit since childhood, it can be over controlling behavior. You have to analyze all that, because I believe that unless in extreme cases like murder and physical abuse, in most cases, people take advantage of you because there is something in you that you need to improve. Like they mirror you. Like if you don't believe in yourself, you will attract bullies. So I don't know how to explain this, because I have been victims of bullying, and I know this to be true. So I have experienced it myself. So yeah, so you have to heal yourself. You have to heal repeating patterns that cause you to be insecure, over controlling, overthinking, so that you can heal those paths. You can forgive yourself and your parents perhaps for making you like this, and you can be healed. And when you can be healed and come into peace with your past and yourself, you will be completely healed, and you will attract with your new light people who truly love you and care for you. Okay, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously, so they don't appear in your life as fate. Yeah, what unconscious pattern or behavior are ready to be brought to the light of day? Yeah, exactly. Okay, just one more card, because it's already hitting almost 1 hour mark. Sorry for the super long reading, because I feel like this is your future self, feel like this is very important for you to know, because they are going through it. Last message for offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Yeah, that's why with money it's like this. If you feel abundant, if you feel confident, if you feel like nobody can take advantage of me anymore, I already experienced a lot, now I am stronger, it's like you will only attract people who truly love you, who truly impress and truly adore you. Okay, offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows, show more than expected, and see love come around. Yeah, look at that, this Buddha. So this is some deep shit, and I'm not going to go further. But this is what your future self wants you to know. You have to heal what's inside so that it will reflect on the outside. Okay, so that's for you, pal number 2. I hope this resonates. I hope this helped. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you want more personalized reading, the details are down below in the description box. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, my pile number 3. So if you choose the last pile or this beautiful picture right here, this is going to be your reading on what your future self has to tell you about your life 3 years from now. So the version of your future self that is coming through in this reading is the version from 3 years in the future, okay? So I'm not sure yet why you are drawn to this picture or whether it has something to do with your reading, but I'm not going to presume, so we will get into the cards first. So these are the messages that your, like the general messages or words of wisdom that your future self 3 years from now wants to tell you. We are going to leave this one for later, and this is the opening messages. So we have despair. Oh, and look at that. Don't be scared just yet with the words despair. I will explain. Look at the white. Okay. Despair. I need your divine intercession right now, oh great spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. So I think with despair card here, it doesn't mean that 3 years from now your life will be in despair. I think the despair is like your heart has some longing for something that is unclear. It's like your heart longs for something that cannot be fulfilled by status, by money, by achievement, career, position, by even friendship. It's like you want something. Your soul long for something, for this, for something that feels like this. Something romantic, something soothing, but your soul doesn't know. Like it's like you don't know. Your future self 3 years from now don't know where to find it. So that's why they cry out. Your soul 3 years from now cry out. Where is it? Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. I need to clarify that. Okay, where is the... I'm going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So, future self of pile number 3. What is this despair? Why you give this despair message to your present day self? Future self of pile number 3, please come through. Please come through. Future self of pile number 3, please come through. Why the despair? Why the despair message? What despair are you talking about? Wisdom number 22. Number 22 is the, I don't know, maybe you are life path number 22 and you seek, yeah, you seek something, you seek to reach the stars. So I don't know what stars. It's like you have to ask yourself, because this is a general reading. Everybody's stars will be different. The bottom of the deck is fear. There is something that you want to reach outside your comfort zone that 3 years from now, you are still reaching for it. It's like you almost get it, but you are held back by your fear. And we have growth. So 3 years from now, you will still be learning. Yeah, look at this, the clock. It's like, and I think this is telling you, oh yeah, self-reflection. So there is a deep shadow work needs to be done here. What keeps you from reaching what is it that you want the most in this life? And that needs you to grow. That needs you to face some shit within you. Things that you are scared about. You know, when sometimes we look at the mirror, sometimes we are scared of what we will see there. It's like sometimes we will get scared of seeing ghosts, but really the ghost is like the part of yourself that you dislike. So you have to grow out of that. And you will be protected. This is the promise from the universe. So don't be afraid to be naked and like figuratively naked, and be honest with yourself why you want this in the first place and why you cannot have it. Why? Ask yourself. This is not the question that I can answer or your future self can answer, because this is a general reading. There are a lot of people, and you have your own demons, you have your own desires. But if you are willing to do the work, the shadow work, the growth, facing your own fears, you will be protected, and the universe will help you to reach whatever it is. I think what you seek is happiness. Like, you don't feel happy no matter how much you have gotten. Why? And you probably have read a lot of self-help books, but you still feel like, why? And I think I want to recommend, okay, I need to jot down. I think for myself, you will find happiness when you stop looking for it. When you just enjoy all the blessing in your life, no matter how small it is. Have you ever noticed that people who live in villages, farmers, they are like more carefree than people who live in big cities, right? That's because they don't have much, and because they don't have much, their life is simple and they are happier. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess if you are mature enough to understand what I mean, then you understand, okay? So, mindfulness for depression. This is a book recommendation for you, and remind me, because I need to put a quote at the end of this reading for you to read. So I think I'll just read wisdom. Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something you aren't seeing and need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you are uncertain. Yes, that's the practical advice. It is often said that the body has its own innate wisdom. Yeah, your body knows what it means. Your body is the vessel for your soul. So when your soul needs something, your body will kind of direct you to it. And sometimes if you don't know your body, if you don't take time to stop and know and feel your body, you will not get their message of what your soul wants. And that's why you don't know what you really want. You want these shiny things, but you don't know what those shiny things are, okay? If healthy, it just knows what to do and does what it needs to keep us alive and moving without thinking too much about it. This is about intuition. Most of the time, we are not aware of trying to keep our heart beating or of breathing when asleep. So you need to relax into your body and let your body guide you. So if your body is unhealthy, it means that you have ignored what they are trying to tell you. So there are a lot of pick cards out there about what your body is trying to tell you. You may want to look at that, okay? Similarly, we have this innate reasoning system, intuition, that allows us to get answer or receive information without conscious thinking. Yeah, see? I think deep down you know what you are looking for, but it's like your fear. You haven't done the shadow work that you need to confront your fear to gain it. Okay? It's that feeling or hunch of information or insight that is just there. Some people believe this is the wisdom we receive from the gods, the very spark of the divine voice that is left within us. This is a very old kind of wisdom that sits in a very old part of the brain. Wow. So it's old programming that from childhood maybe that you need to reprogram. Maybe your parents told you that happiness means having a lot of money, having a lot of friends, blah, blah, blah. But you have achieved all that 3 years from now and still you are not happy. What is it? What's wrong? So, very old part of the brain, you need to revisit that, reprogram it. Work with a mentor, work with a shrink, work with a psychologist or something. Then there is the gathering of knowledge and experience. What we just discern and learn from this, it's if the result has acuity, if it's successful in the real world and good in sense and perception, it's most probably wise. The getting of wisdom takes time usually. That's why 3 years may be not yet enough, and we can be impatient for it. We might cut corners and not see the role we take in our poor decision making. Yeah, it's like you want happiness, and you instead of taking time asking yourself what is it that you truly want to be happy, you run to, I don't know, drinks, you run to entertainment, you run to men or women, and still what is actually needed you cannot find. Okay, so don't rush, don't cut corners. To me though, as modern people, we have millennia of wisdom to assist us. Human history has some wise people starring in it and some not so wise, so we have plenty of examples from which to learn. Gathering wiser people around us is in fact one of the wisest thing anyone can do. Yeah, so this doesn't have to be a psychologist. If you have been to therapist and it's not working, go to people you trust, your old friends who know you, maybe old friends you haven't been in touch with, but they still care for you and they know you. They know you from childhood, and probably they can pinpoint what's wrong. We cannot always know it all, and a wise mentor or friend cannot only save us from poor decisions, but also demonstrate how to be wise if we aren't quite there yet. Okay. So let's ask your future self 3 years from now about more specific things, about career, living situation. So pile number 3's future self from 3 years in the future. Please come through in this reading. For everybody, for the collective who choose pile number 3 or the starry night picture, please come through in this reading and tell us what your life is like 3 years from now. Wow, that's a bad shuffle. Okay, I give up. Alright. I just split the deck and we have the Knight of Cups. So maybe you want true love. Some of you, and maybe you cannot find that true love because you are seeking in the wrong places. Maybe you have your own opinion of, or like you want a certain kind of partner, but you don't know that the partner that can truly bring you happiness may be the partner that you don't expect, someone who is not your type. Okay, so let's start. Okay, pile number 3's pile number 3's future self from 3 years in the future, please come through. Say hi to your present day self, and please let us know how are you feeling right now and how are you doing right now. How are you doing right now? Pile number 3's future self from 3 years from now. How are you feeling? How are you feeling and doing right now? Please tell your present day self. How are you feeling and doing right now? Aha, the Hermit. You start to realize 3 years from now that there is something that is essential for you to be whole, but you don't know what that is, and you begin to seek information. You stop asking people, you stop seeking for information in books because books don't help you. You alone know what makes you unhappy, what will make you happiest, and you will go deep down inside into your heart to find the answer. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Magician has everything. They have the wisdom, they have love, they have passion, they have the resources, material resources. So you have everything in you to be whole. And this infinity symbol is like the flow between you and the universe. It's like the universe will guide you how to use your wisdom, your money, your material resources, your passion, and your heart. So you are going 3 years from now, you will ask yourself, what do I need? What am I still lacking to be happy, to be whole? Ooh. No, I'm just afraid that YouTube will censor it. So the world, I think you want to travel. I think you want to meet new people. But most importantly, again, that infinity symbol, I think you want to come full circle about something. There is something that you haven't reached closure about. Like something to forgive, something to let go. I saw the devil card several times when I shuffled this deck just now. Maybe there is something that is like a viewpoint, a feeling towards someone, attachment to someone or something you haven't let go. And when you let that go, when you finally can close the laptop and say, okay, this thing that I am emotionally or mentally attached to, I'm going to let it go. And it's scary because I have been living with it for so long, almost all of my life. But once I let that go and allow other new things to come, I will have more option, I will have more freedom, and maybe I will find that happiness, that elusive happiness that I seek. Okay? Everything is fine. So yeah, accept it. Accept that it's over. And ta-da, Four of Wands. Soulmate, celebration, happiness. See, things will come swiftly, even in a matter of days or weeks. Once you realize, once you find out, what is it that prevents you from being happy? What is it that you need to let go? I think the very thing that you think will make you happy is actually the very thing that prevents you from happiness. If you are still confused, it's something like this. Something like you think that I will be very, very happy when I found my true love. But then when you do your shadow work, you realize I feel happier and more free, more liberated when I'm single. And then so you switch your mind and things come towards you, even partners. Once you stop asking or pining for true love, that true love comes. Yeah, be lesser focused on the problem. It's time to operate this problem within you that makes you feel despair. This problem that blurs your sight on what is it that you are seeking. So 3 years from now, your future self is still seeking whatever this is. But for it to come into focus, you have to kind of I don't want to say operate. What do you call that? You have to do some soul surgery. Okay, I hope you understand. So, how's your living situation? Pile number 3's. Pile number 3's future self from 3 years from now. How is your living situation there? How is your living situation, please? Pile 3's future self 3 years from now. How is your living situation there? How is your living situation there 3 years from now? Future self of pile number 3. think this is, you have made progress, okay? So this is their message to you, so that you can prevent this from happening. So I think 3 years from now, you will be living with a friend, a soulmate. I don't know if you will be married. Some of you probably will be married, but you still feel like there is something lacking in your life. The Hermit is a huge thing. It's like knowing yourself. Now, it's not saying that if you are married and you are not happy, you have to divorce right away. No. Maybe the answer is finding joy in the marriage, or making the marriage work in such a way that you can reach for whatever makes you happy. So like communicate with your partners, hey, I just do some soul searching, and all this time I have not been happy, but it's not your fault. So maybe if you and your partner, like if you feel unsatisfied with your partner, it's like I just you can tell them, I have just done some soul searching, and apparently I'm unhappy because this and this and this. And if your partner is supportive, and I believe that they will help you to gain that whatever that is that you seek. And with the Magician card and this Four of Wands, I think for some of you, 3 years from now, you will still seeking for this abstract happiness, but you don't see that the happiness is already there. It's already there. It's already in your everyday life. Happiness is not a goal. It's not something that is out there and unseen. It's not something that is unclear that you need to find in the North Pole or whatever. It's not there. Happiness is in your heart. It's in your relationship with the people you love. It's in the small things. It's in the belly laugh that you have when your partner says something silly. It's in watching your kids play. It's in, I don't know, it's just that I'm not saying that if you have unhappy marriage, abusive marriage, you should be thankful. No, it's not like that. It's like finding the things that you are grateful for in your life, and like see why it can make you feel happy. So let me use myself as an example. So previously I worked in a company and it was a good job. Everything is good, better than most, but I didn't see it because my soul wants something else. And so I quit. But after I quit, I still can get closer to what I want. I even feel like I get further from the happiness I seek. And eventually I realized that if I had stayed in the job, I can still reach that happiness using what I already have, my job. I can use my job, my salary, my whatever, to fuel my other passion, to finance my other passion. And maybe gradually I can move to this other passion as my main career, and then let go of my old career. So be grateful in the present moment, because like one day you will miss it. I don't know. So happiness is how you see things. and not something that is unattainable out there somewhere. It's not outside you, it's inside you. It's something that you build. 22, 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 years from now, your future self already built this, already achieved this, but they don't know that they are already there. Something like that. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is like they are so serious here. It's like they already become king, but they are still like so like I don't know how to say this, but they still want more. They still want more. So be careful what you wish for, okay? Because maybe your happiness is like not something that you expect, okay? Yeah. So, okay, this is your living situation. So I think 3 years from now, you are already with somebody, or you already achieve a milestone, important milestone in your career that is that you should celebrate, you should be happy about, but you still want to go higher and higher. See? And then your wish will come true, and then you will realize with the Queen of Swords that, oops, it's like the truth is that it's not really what I want. And then you will go like yeah, you will reevaluate things. Ten of Swords again. So something about, yeah, Queen of Pentacles is someone who is happy with what she has and make the most out of it, okay? So I want to clarify this Four of Wands. Pile number 3 is future self 3 years from now. Please clarify the Four of Wands. The living situation. Clarify your living situation, Four of Wands. Are you married or single or what? 6 of Cups. See? You will be living with a long-time friend or someone who cares for you. So maybe you will be married 3 years from now, okay? Okay. So what else should I ask? Okay, let's ask about career. What about your career, future self of pile number 3? I just split the deck and we have the 2 of Cups at the top. So yeah, I think in the future you will already have everything, but you still, it's like you have this romantic dream of, I will be happy if I have a romance like in the movies. But the thing is that you already have it. You don't need to look too far, okay? But let's ask about your career. Pile number 2 is future self 3 years from now. What about your career? How is your career right now? How is your career? Tell your present self, how is your career? Tell. Wow, we got you got the Sun, but you also got the 5 of Pentacles. What the heck? So yeah, it's almost like your happiness is right in front of your nose, but you don't see it. You still feel lacking. I don't know why. Please clarify career. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles about career. Pile number 3 is Five of Pentacles. What the hell? So 3 years from now, you may not be as rich as you like, but that is only on your mind, because otherwise everything is great. You get to live your passion. You have achieved a lot. Your life is dope. Like, your life is as bright as J-Hope's face. So why? You need to like go off on a holiday and just be and stop daydreaming. Your future self wants to tell you, stop daydreaming, go on a vacation with your loved ones, and you will see how beautiful life is. It doesn't depend on anything outside of you. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. And Judgment is about knowing yourself down to your most naked soul in order to find that happiness. Okay? Three of Cups. You are surrounded by love, but what more do you want? Go inward. Go inward like Dumbledore with his pensieve, and like really ask yourself why you are still unhappy, and get in touch with your intuition. Journal your dreams. Work with a therapist to find out why you are still unhappy, why you are still feeling like this. Be grateful for every single thing. It's like you have so much going on in the 3 years from now, so enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Okay, this is about career. Another thing is that 3 years from now, you will be in a career that you love so much, but you are lacking money. But the sun and this, it's like offset everything. It's like it won't matter to you anymore. Okay? I just want to clarify the sun. Clarify the sun for pile number 3. Future self, career 3 years from now. Clarify the sun. Clarify the sun for career. 2 of Wands. The world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. Just make the choice, okay? I think maybe 3 years from now, the reason you feel like this is because you are finished with one career and you don't know where to go, because you don't know yet what you want, which is why the Hermit is important. And I think taking some time off, having fun with your friends, receiving love, it will eventually shed a light on what is it that you are looking for. What is it that you are looking for? Not just your career, but what kind of life do you want? Okay? Alright, so living situation, career. What about money? Pile number 3 is future self 3 years from now. What about your finances 3 years from now? Can you tell your present day self what's your finances look like now? Oh, you over worry about your finances. I think the thing is that you have so much wisdom, you overthink too much, and you are constantly afraid with the Nine of Wands, we saw earlier that this will be taken from you. So I think this is more like a warning from your future self 3 years from now, that if you don't fix this, 3 years from now you will be like this. Even though your life is full of rainbow and sunshine, you will still be in the dark. Because you think too much when life is right in front of your nose for you to enjoy. Okay? Yeah, see? I don't know what is it about you. I want to say that maybe you realize that you don't live the life that you want, but I don't think so. I mean, all these cards are so positive. So it's your own thoughts. It's your own thoughts that betray you. You have to be more like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles see prosperity everywhere they go. And even if they only have like 1 dime, they can turn it into something, I don't know. It's like they are so good at using their resources to create something more. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles pamper themselves. So if you pamper yourself, enjoy life more, it's like you will realize that what you have been looking for is right in front of you. What is this Nine of Swords? Why Nine of Swords about your money, pile number 3, future self? Why you are worried about your money? The Star. Yeah, it's your mindset. It's your mindset. But truly, how is your finances? Is it like really 5 of Pentacles? How is your finances really? Knight of Wands. So I think this is saying that even if 3 years from now your finances is not where you want it to be, there is nothing to worry about because we have the Star. And I have to cover this. We have the Star, and the Star is like the wish come true, and we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the fastest knight. And we have the 8 of Wands earlier, if I'm not mistaken, and we have the 4 of Wands. So 3 years from now, I think you will easily, like all these wands, you will easily get the job that you want, that you love. You will get the job that you love. And the opportunity for you are endless. And you have so many people who love you that even this doesn't matter anymore because you can easily get any job you want. Okay? So don't just freeze in fear, but do it. Go to that interview. Start that business. Instead of wallowing in misery. That's the message from your future self 3 years from now. They are telling you this so that you can... It's like these are fated for you actually. The Sun, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Star. It's fated. You are fated to be prosperous, but if you don't correct your mindset from now on and realize that happiness is right in front of us, if we know how to be happy, if we know how to make ourselves happy, like if you don't realize that, then 3 years from now, your situation will be like this. So this is a warning from your future self, okay? This is from your future self, not from me, okay? So if there is any haters that comment in the comment section anymore, so I will just ignore it, okay? Yeah, you are thinking too much like A or B, A or B, A or B. It's like, just do it. Do both if you want. You can. See, it's like you have people offering you stuff, but it's like you don't see it. Why? Anyway, let's ask about love. Pile number 3, future self 3 years from now. What about your love life? Dating. Oh, jeez. Self-sabotage. Your mind is your enemy. Pile number 3. Your future self wants to warn you, really. You have this constant mindset of despair. Instead of seeing the good in everything, you see despair in everything. So your relationship, of course, it's like you will break up with someone before they can break up with you. And in the end, you will feel shitty because 5 of Swords is a victory in pain. Okay? A victory in pain. Because you are scared. You are scared. Same thing. Okay, this is you in dating. What about love? What about love? Pile number 3, future self 3 years from now. Oh. I think you even reject people. Oh well. There's nothing more I can say, so let's go and see the last message from your future self. Oh, I almost said rock bottom. Crack open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, your enemy, your biggest enemy is your mind. Your mind is like in this victim mentality. Yeah, victim mentality of lack. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, which is like 5 times 2. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Everything is fine. You are okay. The Sun, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You have so much potential and you have so many friends, and yet you consider yourself as a victim. Why? I think you are someone who likes to control things, and when things are out of control, you panic. And as a result, it only makes things worse. Okay? Yeah, I know that some people have called me insensitive for saying this. I don't know, some comments, but I'm just a card reader. This is what the cards told me. So if you don't like it, then go find another reader or read for yourself. Okay? Crack open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So let me see what this is about. Okay? Yeah, I think this is like eventually you stop looking outward and see what is inside of you. See the sun inside of you. Crack open. And I think maybe the bad things that you experience, maybe because this is very clear that it's not from the world outside you, but your own thoughts. So your own thoughts will bring you to this situation if you are not careful. So your future self is now warning you. Okay? Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home. yeah, you probably have been like maybe have been disappointed in your in the past, and it has hardened you. It has hardened you to the point that you become cynical. Even when everything is going fine. So cynical that you cannot even see the sun, that you cannot even see the rainbow. So this is saying, let your tender spirit, call your tender spirit more into your body. At the center front of your life, it's at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. So your life has been hard. Okay, I admit that. So apologize if I was insensitive, but the thing is that the world has made you cynical. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Knight of Wands. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds, and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrow, your pain, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrow, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and crack you open because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. So I think things keep happening to you to force you to let go of the lack mindset. The mindset that nobody will love you. The mindset that bad things always happen to you. The mindset that if you don't hurt other people first, they will hurt you. And that's why the universe is kind of like give you some lesson to see that the only enemy is in your mind. Teach you to be more open to the good things, to the good people in your life, to the good things in your life. And 3 years from now, it's bountiful. They are everywhere. If you silence your busy mind, your catastrophic mind, if you silence your catastrophic mind and kind of let things be relaxed, do a lot of relaxation, do a lot of things that allow you to relax, coloring, I don't know, doing your hobbies so that your mind will rest. And when your mind rests, you will realize, oh, okay, why I was so uptight about all this. This is not important. Why I was being a bitch about all this. Like, it's not as bad as I thought. Like, when you relax your mind and allow your soul to talk, you will see that your life is not bad at all. Okay? Alright, it's almost an hour, so I will pull one last card. Parting message for pile number 3. Future self of pile number 3, thank you so much for your for your presence. Can you give pile number 3 a last parting message? Okay, we see Anthony's call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound. See, your spirit, you are safe and sound. You will always be taken care of. Don't look for for some abstract thing. Don't look for perfection. There is no such thing as a perfect life, okay? In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost, so can be found. If you let the universe play its role in your life, they will return to you what you have lost. Okay, so that's for you, pile number 3. I hope this resonates. I'm sorry if I have been so hard on you, but I hope this advice will help you. And thanks to your the spirit of your future self, who has come and give you all these advices. So if you want a more personalized reading, you can book with me down below in the description box. And if this reading resonates, click like, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.